What's up, guys? It's Benny. Everybody has a tell. This is something that is hard-coded into you as a human being. This is how lie detectors work. If you are lying or deceiving somebody, if you're nervous about a question being asked you by the authorities, your heart rate spikes. Your autonomic nervous system kicks in. You get nervous, fidgety, sweaty. You can measure these changes, and obviously, these are the kind of moments where you say, is this person telling the truth? They really don't like these questions. Maybe there's something more here. Now, ladies and gentlemen, Hillary Clinton is somebody who's been in the public eye and in the public arena for the better part of the last 50 years. She is ancient. She's like 77 years old, and she's been serving in public office for her entire life. She's had plenty of questions asked of her. She does media availability. She goes on shows. People ask her questions all the time. So why exactly is this specific individual treated with such violence at Hillary Clinton's event? This individual is asking about Jeffrey Epstein and Hillary Clinton's husband.
Then you want somebody who's going to get up every day.
Hey, Hillary, why'd your husband visit Epstein Island 26 times?
This is Alex Rosen. He's an activist out to save the children. Check out what they do to him. Here's what Hillary Clinton's security does to Alex Rosen. They didn't just escort him out of the building, which is what happens when there's somebody who yells something at a Trump rally. They physically, 10 guys, physically throw him to the ground and then drag him out of the building, ripping his shirt for asking about Jeffrey Epstein. Is this an appropriate response? Or is there something more here? Check this out. Here's when Bill Clinton was asked about Jeffrey Epstein to his face at a meet and greet.
Mr. Clinton, any comments on the alleged allegation of your connection with Jeffrey Epstein? No.
And I think Bill Clinton looks back at the guy like, you're on Hillary's list now. Look at this look. Look at that. He looks right back at the individual asking the question. Ooh, they have something to hide. Now, here's an important piece of history that you may or may not know, something that we've discovered in our interest in following the Epstein saga, which is that it was, in fact, Donald Trump who was the only individual to help out the prosecutors when Jeffrey Epstein was successfully prosecuted. And it happened one time in 2008 in Palm Beach for sex trafficking and for, of course, all of the horrible crimes that go with it, all the Epstein stuff. This was all happening in Palm Beach. And Jeffrey Epstein was somebody who was trying to worm and weasel his way into Donald Trump's orbit. Donald Trump banned him from Mar-a-Lago and then assisted in the prosecution of Jeffrey Epstein, was the only big-name celebrity or member of the community who was willing to stand up and testify against Epstein. This is according to the prosecutors who got a conviction that landed Epstein in prison for the first time. And then, of course, our federal government sprung him from jail so he could go on being friends with Bill Clinton. Flight logs show Bill Clinton flew on sex offender's jet much more than previously known. 27 different trips to Little St. James on Jeffrey Epstein's jet. According to newly released documents, Bill Clinton liked them young. This is according to victims of Jeffrey Epstein. That's what they said, that their words, all right? And according to the documents recently released, Bill Clinton was seen on the island many times. This is, of course, something that the Clintons dispute, but the victims speak. So will we have some truth here? President Trump, before he was even running for president, this is the year 2015, decided to tell the American people who Bill Clinton was.
Bill Clinton.
Nice guy. Got a lot of problems coming up, in my opinion, with the famous island with Jeffrey Epstein. A lot of problems.
Sean Hannity moving on very quickly from that topic. And now that Jeffrey Epstein is a universal meme, and everybody wants to know why the federal government, which has terabytes of data, information, photos, videos from Jeffrey Epstein's multiple layers, why they haven't been forthcoming about the Epstein list. Who was doing what at those properties? Glenn Beck, somebody who's very close with the new administration, with President Trump, said something pretty shocking that's getting a lot of play. He says that the Epstein files will be released in the next 10 days. The next 10 days, you're going to see the Jeffrey Epstein files released. Day number 1. Well, let's listen.
Care about is the scandal of the pedophiles, and in the next 10 days, you're going to see the Epstein file released.
In the next 10 days.
Next 10 days.
Oh,
Yep.
please.
You think in the next 10 days
Thanks,
the whole
Drake.
thing's going to be released?
Yeah.
And what kind of information do you have to be able to be that certain about it?
I plead the fifth.
In the next 10 days.
Next 10 days.
Oh,
Glenn,
please.
Yeah.
stop it.
Next 10 days.
You're
I'm telling
teasing millions who want that list.
Day number 1, Kash Patel walks in. By the end of the day, it will be released.
Oh, please. Did Kash Patel get confirmed yet?
Not yet. They
Not
delayed
yet.
it.
And did RFK get confirmed yet?
Not yet.
Tulsi? None of
House,
them.
the House, not Senate. Yeah.
So as soon as he's confirmed, his first day, it will be released.
Oh,
Now, this is Glenn Beck speaking with Kash Patel on his show. Kash Patel detailing how the Epstein list is in the FBI's possession. The FBI own all of the data. All of it belongs to the FBI. You have seen zero. They found hundreds of hard drives, raided Epstein's island and mansion in New Mexico and in Manhattan. They took everything, hoovered it all up, threw it into a black bag, and ladies and gentlemen, now Kash Patel is going to be in charge. The odds of the Epstein files being released have now skyrocketed on Polymarket. Kash Patel being the man who has regularly said that he is planning on releasing these lists. And the reason why is that we have nothing to hide. Kash Patel said so on our program time and time and time again. He's going to come in there and maybe give him the Epstein list, maybe give him P. Diddy list. And they are terrified, says Kash Patel on our show. Kash Patel in another hit saying, put on your big boy pants and let us know who the pedos are. Kash Patel following the orders of President Trump, who said, of course, he never went to Epstein's little island and that a lot of bad people that he know did, and that he has no problem releasing these files. Donald Trump's new attorney general, who would presumably have to sign off on the release of all of this, Pam Bondi, has been the #1 advocate and champion crusader against pedophilia in the state of Florida. Of course, there are lots of family theme parks and destinations here in the state. When she was attorney general, Pam Bondi fought for the death penalty for anybody who harms a child. That is now the law of the state of Florida. You will die if you come down here and harm children. So she has regularly said that it's time to release these files and stop protecting these people. President Trump has signed declassifications for JFK, RFK, and MLK, but to date, he has not yet signed a declassification order for Epstein. Perhaps he's waiting for Kash Patel to be confirmed. Donald Trump has promised this, saying all will be revealed in multiple occasions. Elon Musk now saying that he's excited to get the Epstein files out to the public. Cool. If anybody would know, it would be Elon Musk. By all means, release the Epstein files, says the Senate Judiciary Democrats. There you go. Why would Senator Durbin block the release of the Epstein client list? What could possibly be the reason? Yeah, it's all going to come crashing down. This is the real scandal. You can always tell when something's infected, you push on it, it hurts. This is the thing that Democrats have screamed the loudest and longest about. They have been protecting these predators for, well, my entire life. Ghislaine Maxwell was at Bill Clinton's only daughter's wedding, just a reminder of that. And Senate Democrats know exactly what's going to happen when the files are released. You're going to see your country change forever when you learn the truth. We have some behind-the-scenes knowledge of what may be in these files, ladies and gentlemen. Just little whispers and rumors from people in the know. Again, Kash has been on our show many, many times. This is stuff that's going to change the nation you think you live in forever. What will happen when you learn about the true nature of the politicians who led this country? The entire system will collapse. And we'll be able to build something new and better. Thank God for the children. It's your boy Benny. Like, share, and subscribe. See ya.